Hey guys. Hi. Welcome to the wheat field. Welcome back to the wheat field. It is cold and it's rainy now. The storm has come. 4/22/23. Yeah. The storm came and snuck up on me. It did. We was out. We had a nice little afternoon and went and had our little self date. We take ourselves on a date at least once a month, and spend a little time with we, you know what I'm saying? And we had our little lunch and we went for a walk because we go for a little walk right after lunch. We worked that food down. And it was nice. It was beautiful. And all of a sudden the wind started to come up and the clouds started rolling in and you knew it was something brewing up. It was brewing. Then we went to the store, read a few errands, and ran into a family. And there was this little honey. I was feeling her energy. I'm like, ooh, something about them. And then the second from the youngest honey is a channeled messenger. 13, guys, 13. And is already seriously aware of her gift and is underway with learning how to manage her gift, channel her gifts, and focus. And I thought it was amazing. Talked to her mom and was so impressed by mom that that she's open and allowing the little honey to discover self. And I just thought it was an absolute beautiful experience. I mean, like, to meet them was amazing. Like I said, we had a great talk, and I think we stood in Big Lots and talked for about a good 30 minutes to an hour with this family and sharing experiences and listening to the little honey and how she's developing and what she is going through. Like, to take that on at such a young age or have it, to, I know it's like that thing, right? Because you have a gift and it's something that has always been with you, even if it's been repressed and pushed down because some people may not have accepted you. But to be in a family where they're open and accepting and receiving of her, I just thought it was phenomenal. Then we got home, back, to our dwelling space. And we were like, ooh, let's set the camera up and we're going to read from the porch with the rain and everything, like have a rainy reading. We haven't done that before, just the energy of the flow, a fresh flow coming down from the ether, from the heavens above. Like, ooh, let's do that. And then there were some complications, like my microphone right here. And just in case you guys hear some static in the mic, no, it's not the mic, it's the energy that surrounds me, right? And it will come out. My microphone will pick it up. And I've had a couple of mics and they all pick it up. So I anticipate that this one will too, even though it's brand new right out the box. So if you hear it, please stick through it because it's just the energy around me, around my space. So, yeah. But anywho, back to the microphone story. Yeah. So the little part of the case to hold the battery in has been off for quite a while. And my spirits told me sometime last week to put some tape over the battery, like to keep it from falling out. Well, lo and behold, I didn't listen. I did not listen, did I? No, I didn't. I get around to it, I do it, I hear you, but I didn't get up and do it right then. I didn't. And then I forgot. Well, it came into my remember today when I brought all my equipment out to set up to do a porch rain reading, I say. And it ain't no battery in my microphone. Now here's the kicker. My ring light wasn't laying down. It wasn't like it fell over and the battery fell out. But I did pick up all my equipment to carry it downstairs. And I looked all over, like all over the floor, underneath the bed, underneath my desk, underneath the, all just like getting down there on my knees, like so I could be flow level with that thing and see did it roll somewhere. Can't find it. It's just gone, like the ether ate it. Could have fell down a vent or something, who knows. Anyway, taught me a lesson. When you guys say move, do it right then, I say. Do it right then. Reminded me of one of the cards that we had in our the Art of War tarot deck. It's like it was saying something about when you get direction to move and move hastily, move swiftly with rapidity. I remember that word because I thought it was kind of odd. Rapidity. Move swiftly. And when I thought about that card in the message, I was like, that kind of feels like when the Father tells you to do something, move on it. Like, boom, act with boldness. Do it. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Don't delay. Right? It came back to me in that way. And then I heard, I must be about my Father's business. Like, I ain't got time to delay. I don't. Do you got time to delay? Because we don't even know when the storm is coming. It might just bust out raining at any second. You might mess around and get to going and get to cooking and find out that your batteries is gone. You low on battery. Or it's just gone. You can't figure out where it's at. You know. So, Father say fulfillment of wishes. You want to have your wishes fulfilled? Ashe, listen on the day that the Father tell you to move. The Father say do it then. Because you never know what is setting you up for. These things are divinely syncopated and the infinite intelligence is always at work. And I thought about that. I said, see, that's why you told me to take that battery down that day. And Spirit said, yeah. Because Spirit could see for this day that I was going to mess around and pick it up and do something. And it was going to fall out. And I was going to have to do what I just did. Which was look up online to see if the closest Wally World, Walmart, whatever, got a microphone. So I don't have to order one and wait and then delay my messages or have an interruption in the sound quality. Ashe? Yeah, destiny. But if you do what? Listen to your intuition when it's speaking to you. Because all things is lined up. Resist that shadow side. Resist it. The side of you that would tell you to wait. Wait for what? That's what I hear. I don't hear turn down for what? I hear wait for what? I'm just, come on, y'all. Y'all know I'm silly. How you doing? Welcome back to the Wheat Field. How y'all doing? This your girl Lottie here at Tears and Wheat Tarot Show. Well, you sure enough never know what you're gonna get. We getting a porch rain reading. Yeah, that's it. Cause we just had to fix it. Fix our mic. We did. We had to fix it. We ran into some people and we spoke it. We weren't ashamed. And we even allowed, the gift to display onto them in the moment. Because it's like, folks kind of sometimes need to see a display so that they can believe, And we even talked about Moses, too, in the message that we brought last night because we had that comment, about certain people that will say this ain't right and this ain't right because Little Honey had a family member that told her she was into voodoo or something like that. And her mother was kind of upset about it. And, I could see that, how, people label readers and seers as taboo. And we were discussing like how when you read the word, the Christian Bible, how it talks about prophets and prophets, people who can prophesy, people who are able to see, who, have been mentioned in the word for a very long time. Before the messenger came, it was mentioned. It was spoken about. The messenger spoke about it. Told the disciples that they could do the same thing. Cast out devils and all that stuff. Work the gifts. Spiritual gifts. Whatever your spiritual gifts may be. You can work them. And he was telling them that they could work them in. The messenger was breathing. Had the breath still left in him. You know what I'm saying? That and his disciples were able to practice. A lot of the miracles and healings that the messenger performed was on the faith of somebody else. You can see by your own faith. You can walk by your own faith. Your issue of blood is cured by your own faith. Greater works will you do, the messenger said. We talked about 1 Samuel and how Saul and his servant went to go see the seer, the man of God. It's in there. We talked about 1 Corinthians, is it 1 Corinthians? I think it is, where You know, they were talking about, I think was it Paul or Peter, one of them, uh, was saying about the spiritual gifts that are endowed, that we are endowed with. And so we had that conversation just to, affirm to them what they already knew. Because mother was pretty comfortable. She was like, I understand, you know. And I'm getting her around people who can help her cultivate her gift, which I thought was pretty phenomenal. It is. You want this one? This one? This right here? All right. Memories of love. We did. Memories of love. It seemed like that little honey was able to speak to Passover loved ones, you know, and they had a gift of sight, of foresight as well. I picked up a couple of other energies, you know, that she may, and gifts that she may be able to, that she will discover, you know, in the future. But, you know, mostly what I felt was like, you know, the fact that she was able to sit with her ancestors, like her ancestors would come and sit with her. I got me a scotch, y'all. Do you? I'm doing me. Keep the party moving. Father, thank you so much for being here, for giving me the gift, for giving me the ability to, it's right here, I feel it, to speak to people, to deliver onto them what you have delivered onto me, and doing it in the capacity for which you've given me. I appreciate being so full and so edified that I can help and serve out and serve others and help them grow and be edified. Like we share in that edification is the cycle, because they definitely fed me, and I feel like I was able to feed them, and that was good. You want this one now? Yeah, new beginnings. New beginnings. It's a challenge, though. Somebody in the wheat field is challenged with a new beginning, with starting over. This, yeah. Material and spiritual prosperity is here, and that is in the reverse. It's like somebody is spiritually depleted, that and it's based around a memory of love. You know, I feel like somebody has a memory of love, but they are spiritually, again, not only here depleted, like your battery is low. Almost like it's missing, like somebody came and stole your battery. Kind of like what happened with my mic, you know. Like the power is gone. The power source is gone. This one, this. Yeah. Temptation. We got shadow in a reverse, but challenged by temptation. We have temptation in the challenge, shadow in reverse, and new beginnings in reverse. And after this new beginning, if you can write it, right, clearing out what's in your shadow space, dealing with the temptation, the challenges of your temptations. We have wish fulfillment. We have your destiny. But you must lean into your intuition. What's blocking the intuition? Spiritual depletedness. Like your battery, your spiritual battery is low. Disruption. There's a disruption here. Disruption is clarifying memory of love. You know, I think, again, yeah, something that happened, disrupted, you know, help me, Father. So it feels like the source is saying that you definitely are low in spiritual edification. Like your spiritual strength is very low. You're spiritually weak. And it feels like you're spiritually weak because you have lost love, right? You've lost some sort of relationship or closeness. It was disrupted. And I feel the 1 and the 6, like maybe it could have been some deceit going on, and whatever it was, it just showed up out of the blue. Kind of like the storm, and it just interrupted your whole life. I don't know if they, if somebody passed on. Again, I'm feeling, I got the sense of a past loved one. And it kind of shattered your world, like ripped you to pieces, I feel like tore you up. You see how this person is kind of ripped up, I feel. And like that memory of love has you torn up. And you definitely are dealing with some temptations. You know, maybe to go back into some shadow stuff that you had already resolved. And the spirit, I feel, has a warning to remain diligent and committed on the progress that you have made with recognizing what's in the shadow. Either that for some, or you have not dealt with your shadow side and you are experiencing some temptations based on that other side of you, that tear side of you. And to go really to lean into that is going to jeopardize your new beginning. And your new beginning definitely has the opportunity to fulfill your wishes, like to bring forth happiness and joy, a sense of fulfillment again. And it may even have something to do with a heightened sense of intuition, psychic abilities I just heard, you know, and whatever that is wrapped up in your destiny. Like your intuition plays a big part and you get into your destiny. And that's, you know, like most of us, you know, we definitely need to lean into our intuition so that we can make the right decisions. Anything else? Yeah, rejoice in celebration is in the reverse. Somebody is not rejoicing. That's clarifying spiritual depletedness. Like you are, I feel depressed. Yeah. Solar plexus chakra. A lot of energy that still needs to be transmuted. I definitely feel depression. Partnerships and alliances is here. And that's in a challenge as well. Right over disruption and shadow. Like that memory of love. Whoever it was, your partner, I feel your heart partner, your soul partner, your love, you know, somebody or somebody close to you. I feel a soul partner. You know, I do. And this person, I feel like they passed on. And this memory of this relationship and the hurt and the pain is kind of trapped in your solar plexus chakra. And it's leaving you spiritually depleted. And you may be struggling with some temptations, with some behaviors that you thought you had put to rest. Or maybe it's tempting you to do some things and do some things that you've already struggled with. Like it's pulling you, I feel, deeper into something. Away from your balance. Balance is here, but it's upside down. Definitely off balance. Definitely feeling off balance. This one. Yeah, but triumph is here. If you can make it through the storm, we have, and into this new beginning, righting your balance, you will be able to get into that phase of wish fulfillment, of happiness again. Your intuition, leaning into that, will take you into your destiny. And it will be successful. This, moving on, is the thing. Are you able to move on? Spirit says that's a challenge. for you to be able to move on. Anything else? Not now. Energy? No energy. Okay. Again, the only thing that came up, and I feel it pushing in reverse, turning the deck around. Rejoice. Rejoice and celebration is upside down. Thank you, Father, for using these cards as a tool, as your tool, Father, to bring forth a message that's edifying unto self, that I may be edified. Let me serve that up unto you, Father, as my service, as I am your willing and surrendered vessel to bring a message, a messenger for you to use to bring a message unto me that's edifying, first and foremost, that I may serve up. Let me be so full in that service in which you will deliver unto me my measure, my portion, Father. Allow me to be so full and overflow that I could serve that out unto your wheat, unto my brethren, to your wheat field, Father. Yes, let them be so full that they can serve you, Father. Serve that edification unto you. Magnify themselves, raise their frequency. Let us come together in unity, in harmony over the message that you will bring, Father. Step forth and pull me back, Father. Pull me into your sanctuary, into your holiest of holies, and protect me, Father. Protect me with your might. Surround me, Father. Pull me into alignment, Father. Pull me into alignment, yes, so that I may do the work that you have ordained me to do in truth and in goodness, Father. Surrender. Allow you to work through me, Father. Yes, allow you to work through me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please seal me, Father, if we be in alignment and ready to serve. Please seal me and grant me your ashe or further words that we should pray. Source says to pray for healing now. Now. And look. Pray. I put the card down on the table with my eyes closed. Source says to pray for healing now. To pray for healing now. Pray always. Pray through the storm. In the storm, while you're in the midst of the storm, pray, Father said. Pray for change. That will change things. It will balance you. It will help you to move on. Pray through the storm. Do you want this? No. Anything else? No, not right now. Father says, you want to see the bottom? Yes. Expect the unexpected. Expect the unexpected. And that's kind of like what we've been talking about. The fact that, you know, Vision is here as well. Vision, and you are not alone. Backed up by you are not alone. Vision. You know, we were talking about the fact that I went to lunch and I was enjoying the walk and the weather, and then all of a sudden the clouds and the weather changed, just like shifted all of a sudden, just like disrupted that little moment. The wind started coming in, it started blowing, and you know, and I was just talking about, because it's a man named Jimmy that's always riding around his bike. He volunteers, you know, for, I don't know if it's a city or a fire department or something like that. And he just kind of keeps an eye on him. And the whole town knows Jimmy. Everybody knows Jimmy. He always going to the restaurants, and, you know, people speak, and he's just, you know, he's a friend around town. And he's one of those people that have a very light spirit. Like, his spirit just feels kind, right? And so, it was just like, you know, to remember to see God everywhere. To see, what if God was one of us? Just a stranger on a bus, right? To see God in every one of us. That's what we pray, because, like, we believe that we are pixelated pieces of the Most High God, of the Source itself. And with that be the case, if you're a piece of the Source and I'm a piece of the Source, and I see you as Source, I see you as God, I see a piece of God, I see you, you know, and to give you that type of reverence, that respect, and to treat you as such until you show me that, you know, you're not for me, and then, you know, you get to stay over there, you know. But expect the unexpected. The wind shifted. The storm clouds rolled in. It started to rain. The battery in my microphone just missing, just gone. No power, unable to charge up. So that which I used to speak and amplify my voice, magnify my voice, there's no power. The battery is gone. And it's not even like it's a typical battery, like you can just put another double A or a triple A in there. No, it's some CSR something lithium battery that's like special order. Like you got to order that from the source. You got to, you know, go somewhere else to get that. And that's how I feel with spiritual uh, edification, spiritual nourishment, right? You have to go to the source to get that and be full. And with that, when we are faced with the unexpected, I mean, the remedy is always to pray. And I hear we got to pray, pray. I mean, like pray every day. One of the things we talked about it with that family was the fact that, you know, every word that we say is prayer. Every word casts a spell. Every word has the power to manifest. There's strength and power in every word that you say. So to speak always and to do that in a way as if you were speaking to the Most High God. Now we don't always get it right. We don't. We working on it. We ain't perfect at this thing. We sure not. You know, Father ain't through with me yet. Okay. No, this is a lifelong journey. It is, I say. But to pray and to praise through everything because your words are so powerful is even more important when you are going through the unexpected thing. The emotion that is tied to those words matter. It does. And so if you're dealing with unexpected loss, unexpected hurt, something that has you feeling like you are spiritually depleted, something that is preventing you from being able to rejoice in the spirit, something where you feel like, you know, I don't have nothing to be joyous about. I just don't. Like this loss that came in and ripped me up from the inside out, like shredded me to pieces. You know, this memory of my love, of my partner, and that is stored up in your solar plexus chakra. And everything that you speak out, everything that you think about, the things that you are battling with, those temptations, that shadow side of you that is impacting your new beginning, making you feel like you don't want to start over again. I don't even want to start over again, right? Father says the remedy to getting back to balance is to pray. It matters with every word that you say. Combat the negative words and the negative energy with words of faith. You only need a mustard seed. And to tell yourself the truth is an easy thing to do. And I mean, I say it's easy. It comes with ease. But one of the things people in grief, and I'm just going to use a grief statement because a lot of people can resonate with this, is you may say something like, I wish I had done more, right? Or if I had done this, or if I had done that. How do you know that that's true? How do you know that there was actually anything more that you could do? Now, some cases, like if a person had an allergic reaction and they needed the EpiPen and you holding the EpiPen and you could have gave it to them, you might be able to make that statement. But for the most part, it's really not that. You know, it is us feeling like we could go back and do things differently, to share more nows, to give more hugs, to say, I love you more, to just be close and connected, just to feel. And that's how I feel like somebody just wish they could hug more, they could touch more, they could give a kiss, they could, you know, connect, just connect, that physicality. Like I would do that more. I would never let you go if I could go back. That's how I feel that someone feels with that sentiment, like I never let you go, kind of thing. And we know that that's not true. You know, we know that is the hurt and the pain speaking through us, speaking from that emotion. And the remedy is still to pray. The Father will receive all things, all of your offerings. You can offer up all things to the Father. Offering up those emotions, those thoughts. I give these thoughts over to you, Father. Help me. Help me with this. I give this hurt and this pain over to you, Father. I offer it to you freely. Help me with this. Help me bear the burden. Share this yoke with me, Father. Lighten my load. Accepting the truth that the Most High God gives and takes life. That each of us have a design. As we breathe, there will be one day where the breath ceases. And we know not when that day will be. We just don't. It could sneak up on you like a storm in the middle of a sunny day. And just come in and blow all kinds of things away. And leave everybody around in a state of disarray. Leaving you feeling spiritually depleted, like your power is low. Feeling like, what do I do now? Where do I even go? How do I start? How do I heal this heavy and broken heart? Father God, I feel like I just wish it would rain. I feel like sunshine, blue skies, please go away. The Lord took my lover and they gone away. With them, with my future, my life it sits in gloom. So day after day, I stay locked up in my room. I know to you, it might sound strange, but I just want to go out and sit in the rain. Just to go sit in the rain. Have the Father wash over you. Maybe you want to feel like the Father is crying with you. That somebody understands the suffering that you are going through. But I do know that if you hold on to your faith and to your spirit, you can get through. You have a new beginning. Father says to pray. The unexpected will come, but to pray. Pray anyway. Pray the unexpectedness away. Like once you start to pray and everything keeps coming up, enlighten you, where you can get some rest, some comfort, some ease. You will hear. What do you need to do? Just a little bit, little bitty baby steps, coming away from the temptation, able to deal with things that are in that shadow space, seeing how you can actually get to a new beginning by just waking up and greeting each new day. Wish fulfillment does still reside here for you. Your destiny is here. Triumph is here. Intuition. I believe that something is going to be revealed onto you. It may not explain the why. And even if it does, it doesn't mean that you're going to feel any better about it. You may not. But something is going to hit you. because everything is called towards the good for those who love the Father, those who are called according to its purpose and surrender. You will see how this all works towards the good. It don't feel good, not at all. And to lose the love, people be like, that works towards the good. People are not gonna buy that. They like, no, that don't make sense to me. It don't feel good. It wasn't no reason for it. No. But sometimes the reason is just not right next to you, or you're too close to see it, to see the reason. You have to come up and see from a much higher perspective in order to kind of decipher the Father's plan. Like, what did the Father design? And we just don't know. Because we're all here, but we're all going to go. And again, we don't know the now that we will leave. We don't. And that's the special thing about grief. Grief breeds gratitude. What if God was one of us? It makes you hold on to the others and make every moment count. You know, appreciate those who remain. Keep the lessons and the legacies for those who have gone and passed over, because they're not lost. They're not. And I believe with this intuition, you have a feeling that they are still with you. Healing will allow you to still feel them. Hug you, kiss you, help you, guide you, help comfort you. Father says pray. Is there more we should get? Yes. Destiny. Something with your destiny. And I definitely see this person, you know, in the middle, like that physical manifestation. But I see all the other, either their past lifetimes, or in this, I feel like they are ancestors. They are ancestors. They are spiritual guides, people who are with you, you know. And destiny is the one, right? It is, to me, starting over from this new beginning. Because sometimes loss, you know, that makes us definitely deal with the other side of ourselves, that shadow side of ourselves, bringing us to wholeness, a new beginning, coming to change you in some sort of way, helping you crack open this intuition. I think it's going to put you on a whole different pathway, It's going to be something that's unexpected. I believe it's going to be just as unexpected as the event that came and disrupted everything. But it's going to have a triumph in the end. It is. I feel like the spirits are going to lead you in this success, in this triumphant success. And it may even have an effect on others. And when I say others, I feel like 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 degrees removed. It could be you sharing. It could be you, again, out of the legacy of how this person abruptly left you. That there's work in that to do, some sort of service to help others and prevent them from going through the same thing. Vision. Father is pointing me to vision and the fact that you're not alone. This could be something that or was ordained for you to do. Again, freedom is here. Freedom, like maybe it's gonna free others from suffering the same type of fate. Anything else in here, Father? No. Anything else here? Anything else here? Anything else here? Father says no. Is there anything else I should say? Yes. Please give me the words, Father. Source says you will help save many. Source says you will save many by speaking about the loss you have suffered. Speak. 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 Now. Like you will start to speak soon. Like I feel like period. Like that's it. And you will start to do it. Like you're here now and you will start to do it in a little bit. Like I feel like you're going to start feeling better if you pray. Pray for comfort. Pray for healing. Pray for help. Pray for your daily measure for the Father to deliver onto you that which you need in order to get through. You may not know how to say the specific words, but that's why I always kind of, because I don't always know what to pray. I don't, and my spirit will reach out on my behalf and turn my utterances, my groans, my tears, my yells, my moaning. It will discern that to the Father. It knows how to interpret my emotion and request what I need in return, that support. You can always ask the Father for the words to pray. That's another thing. Father, please give me the words. Give me the words that I should pray. Give me the words that I should pray. That which is good for me, that which is edifying onto me, to help me. Give me the words that I need to say to call in my help. Because we don't always know. We just don't. And sometimes we just can't express the pain. Sometimes we just don't even know a word that could quantify it, that could describe it. There are no words to describe it. And so when we cry out, the Father, your spirit hears you. Your spirit can take that and deliver it up so that the Father can drop down on you that which you need to be comforted so that you can get through. So you can work through what's in the shadow, in that gloom. You can battle your temptations and come back to balance. You can start over, start fresh, start anew. You can get into fulfilling your wishes, which is probably not wanting anybody else to feel like that. Not wanting anyone else to go through what you've been through. And when you have that type of emotion, just know that you have a work to do. You have a work. And it's going to be successful. And you will help many people. The Father say you will save many lives through the legacy you will create for the one that you lost. This is a rain reading from your girl Lati here at Tears of Wheat Tarot Show, where you show enough never know what you're going to get. I hope you get some spiritual strength and find a way to pull yourself through. Talk to the Father, pray, so that the Father can deliver onto you everything that you need to get through this cloudy, dark, rainy, stormy, cold day. To the next now, know this. We love you. We love you. We love you so much. We love you just like the Father loves us. I love you just like I love the Father. You are a piece of the source of Pixel, as am I. The Father called all things by its infinite intelligence and fills us with this breath of life. I love you just like that. To the next now, y'all. Ashe.